Hello, friends. Welcome back. It's Friday. Today is Friday, April 23rd, 221. Damn it.
One of these days we're going to get through an intro.
Reset, take it again.
Reset, take it again. Hello, friends. Today is Friday, April 23rd, 2021. Welcome to the dungeon where the six of us traverse the treacherous mind of a sinister AI programmed with the insights of 10,000 authors, throwing buckets of the adolescent hormones at our every turn as we struggle to make the next greatest young adult fantasy novel since C.S. Lewis locked some kids in a dresser. I am your host, Jackson. I'm your angry band boy. I'm joined by some lovely friends, but first, before I introduce them, a little bit of housekeeping. If you love what we do here, feel free to subscribe. It costs you a couple of bucks and supports the show and makes us money. Getting the show so much better, like this extra camera, the piano cam, pit cam, look at all that. All these pianos. There's a third one that you can't see. It's lovely. If you don't have the money, don't even worry about it. You can, in fact, if you have Amazon Prime, link it with Twitch to get Twitch Prime, entitling you to one free subscription a month. That is a $5 value, absolutely free. Gives you access to our exclusive chat emotes, and it's an easy way to support the show. And we steal money from Jeff Bezos, so who doesn't love that? Shout out to handsome boy Jeffy for subscribing. Thanks, pal, with Prime. What are the odds of that?
What a handsome
Just follow
boy.
in the footsteps of handsome boy Jeffy. I am Jack, your angry band boy and host, and I am joined by some delightful friends, whom I will introduce in an extremely slow manner. Jesse.
Hello.
How's your week been?
My week has been... That's all the time we have for today. Okay, great stream.
Thanks for coming
good night,
out.
everybody.
I had a great week. Our mead that we made live is currently getting ready to be bottled soon. It's aging and clarifying. It looks great. I will post photographs on our Discord probably at the start of next week.
Lovely. I'm excited to see him. We're also joined by Eric. Hey, Eric. How's your week
Hello,
been?
Jack. It's been a good week. Stayed in a lot. Ordered a delicious hamburger on Tuesday. It was really good. If you're in Toronto, check out the Bull Rigger. They will make you a hamburger.
Oh, no.
That
Describe this, and it gives me a heart attack listening to it.
Yeah. Oh, but it's worth it. It's a grilled cheese sandwich. And on top of the grilled cheese sandwich is a patty and then burger toppings. And then another grilled cheese sandwich. And then another patty and some more burger toppings. And then another grilled cheese sandwich.
This feels like that ad from The Simpsons where they're like, we take 8 pounds of rich creamery butter.
And we deep fry it.
Oh, that's good.
And wrap it in bacon.
Oh, Lisa, that's a load of rich creamery butter.
So I might be dead next week, but you know what? I died happy. And if you're around, they are on the Danforth. You can order them.
Oh, wait, really? That's so close to me.
Yeah, they were like right there. Anyway.
Misa Life wants to know if they deliver to London. Any ideas?
Well, you know what? I'll send them a text, and we'll see if we can work that out.
It might get cold.
Yeah. Do you know what the longest? Do you know what the longest delivery was? I heard this once. Someone from London had a hankering for their favorite shrimp place in London, and they were in the Australian outback.
Oh no.
And so they flew it over and then helicoptered it in once they got to Australia.
Of all the food,
Everyone got food
They
poisoning.
helicoptered it in?
of all the food, I would not want to order from that
You're
far
in
away.
Australia.
I know.
They have the Great
Seafood.
Barrier Reef right there.
Shrimp seafood. Just go to the ocean. Jeez.
You know what? Sometimes you have so much money, though, that, like, I think just the pride of it is, I don't know.
Yeah, the fact that you can tell your friends, yeah, I wanted to get shrimp from this very specific place, so, I got shrimp delivered to me.
That's why we steal money from Jeff Bezos.
Exactly.
And
you can't steal
and I
just
ended
eat
with
them.
salmonella.
And that's how the story always goes.
You know what the problem? The cocktail was warm.
Misa Life thought they only had that
stars.
type of unhealthy food in the U.S.
Well,
Canada is
well,
very similar to
we're-
the U.S. in a lot of unfortunate ways.
Alarmingly.
we're catching up every day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Well, on that positive note,
No.
Wow,
Hey,
that was
do
delightful.
we have a new person here, Jack? Do we?
Well,
is that a new voice I've
we're
heard?
not there yet. We're not there yet.
Oh,
he's
No.
doing
Eric,
it
I
slow.
have a very strict order of things, and
Okay.
you have thrown a wrench in it.
okay. Sorry, Jack.
I'm
I'll stay in
kidding.
my
Who's
corner.
this strange man who's joining us? It's Drew. Hey, Drew.
You are.
I know
Hi.
you. You're talented.
What do you mean threw a wrench in it?
This is strong, incredible man. Shut up, Eric. This isn't your time. This is my time.
And you're right, Misa Life. Maple syrup is better, and bacon though is so good, so good.
Mm.
Maple syrup is the best. But
Maple
Have you ever
It's
had
real.
Misa Life? Have you ever
Drew,
had
who
Misa
are
Life maple syrup infused bacon? Because maple bacon is actually a thing, and it's amazing.
It's
my favorite type
One
of
of the most Canadian things you can think of creating.
Besides Noah, he's very
well-
Canadian, and he was created here.
That is true.
Drew,
Yes.
who are you? What are you doing here?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing
Just
anymore.
jumped into Zoom at the last minute.
I don't know. How much do you want to know, Jack? What do you want me to get into?
All right. I would like to know the most important thing that has ever happened in your life.
The most
I
important
know you're
thing.
not allowed to say getting married.
Okay, I'm not.
don't you dare! Don't you?
That wasn't that important.
Oh, Jesus.
so-
What have I done?
Luckily, she's not watching the stream.
But when she watches the recording,
We're gonna dub over
And
it.
it'll just be a big bleep.
Yeah.
it'll just be us talking, and it just goes, I love my wife. It'd be your fault.
Over and over again.
Yeah, so the most important thing that's happened in my life is the birth of my daughter.
Oh.
Her name is Penny, not to be too serious, but yeah. When I was a kid, people were scarily nice, and I was suspicious. I'm still suspicious
And I'm still scarily nice.
of anybody that's too nice to me. Because people aren't that nice, Misa Life.
So that's why you keep me at arm's length.
No one, shut up.
That's
that's
why
just
you're
'cause
not
you live far
emotionally
away.
available.
So that's
makes
why you're
sense.
emotionally distant. There we go. You guys got a lot of information about me.
It's good. It's good to have you with us, Drew. I gotta say, I saw you like 3 days ago, and you had a beard, and I'm a little
I do,
off-put
I-
looking over here. and
Well,
seeing
you know
where
what it
is
was
going.
is I was trimming because I was like, I shouldn't look like this if I'm gonna be on a Twitch stream. And then
Yeah, we leave the lumberjack up to the other three guys.
Yeah,
that are-
come on.
and then I was like, because it was huge. Like Eric, you didn't see it, but it was just like Noah can attest to it as well. It was a big beard.
It was.
You've been a true Canadian lumberjack.
And then I was like, I can't look like this. And then so I started trimming, and then I went too much, and I was like, you know what? And then just went with the whole thing.
See,
And that's
Drew,
my
you make-
shaving story. And I got salmonella.
Wow.
You make me
Every
feel
story ends
comfortable-
with salmonella.
You make me feel
It's like
comfortable
all
not
roads
having
lead
a
to Rome.
beard. For the fact that you've joined this crew.
Oh,
of bearded
because
men,
you don't. Well,
and
you
I-
must be sensitive with everyone being able
just
to
have a
see you
mustache.
and all.
well, I like my anonymity. I like being able to.
The man of mystery himself.
The
why
only
don't
reason
we-
his
who
video
is
is not
this?
on.
This strange man in the distance, you know him, you love him, you especially love what he does with his hands to you every single week. You just love watching him do it. It's Noah. Hey, Noah.
Hello.
How's
And
your
I-
week been?
I always make mention of it. That intro never gets better. It only
No,
gets
it never
worse.
does.
Never not gonna be gross.
And I'm not going to do it on purpose.
How has my week been? My week has been busy. You
Yeah?
know, I'm trying to be a functioning member of society, so I've had job interviews.
Oh,
it's
too
been-
much.
Oh yeah, it's awful, just awful. Trying to just be a regular person for people for an interview, my god, it's
dear God.
impossible. Near on
Have
it.
you been working on any
Awesome.
fun and exciting art you want to share with us this week?
I just remembered that bit. Frankly, you know what? Actually, yes, something really wild. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna open that. That's the old version of it, but it's still new enough to see.
If
I'm
we ain't
working on
seen
something-
it, it's new to us.
I'm working on something for a friend. Oh, this is really an old version, but whatever.
Whoa!
Batman with a gun.
So
Gun
this is,
man.
this is
The Flashpoint universe.
Bat-
No,
gun.
I hate to tell you this, but I think someone else drew that first. I think that's been drawn before.
Shit.
so.
Back in like the
Fun-
40s or something.
So, fun fact, for a buddy of mine, his friend, he's commissioning this work for me for his friend's birthday. And he very much is a fan of this character in this style from this very specific artist called Jason Fabok, who is an artist that I absolutely love his work. It is very different than my usual thing. I usually do not shade this heavily. So it's been an interesting exercise, and I genuinely look at this and I'm like, I think about this and I'm like, did I actually, like, have I actually done this? Even if it is, like, trying to ape another person's style, I'm still like, but I did that. I technically sat down and did this.
Yeah, it looks incredible. That shading is awesome.
Can you please promise me that you won't shade the gun, though? You'll just leave it as like a blank outline.
This is an old version of it. I apologize, but this has already been fixed. This hand looks way better. The gun looks better.
It's like he crawled out of this hyper-realistic graphic novel and then picked up this 2D drawing and was
wait
like,
a minute. No. I know the perfect way to do this. I know what I should do. All right.
Okay.
So
yeah,
it's
give
gonna
him no
be,
fingers.
Yeah, he's gonna have. It's just.
Make it a pickle. He's holding a pickle.
Oh yeah, that's the problem. That's what we're
the
missing.
big problem. He's not holding the right thing.
That's what it is.
We fixed it. God, you would have felt so
I
stupid if you
solved
sent that to your
Batman.
friend
I
without the pickle.
solved. Yeah, right. Like it doesn't.
They keep
feel
rebooting
right.
DC because they just don't know what audiences want, but all along they just wanted Batman with pickles.
That's what Robert Pattinson's all about, actually. He's Pickle Bat.
Yeah,
Pickle
Robert Pickleson.
Robert Pickleson.
Hey, remember Batman versus Superman and how terrible that movie was?
Hey, you want to have a whole discussion about that? Because I'm 100% ready to tell you about why I love that movie.
See,
Now might
you're
not be the time.
completely
Well,
wrong.
Before we do that, we have a show to do.
Yeah, so trust me.
We still haven't introduced Derek.
Okay, the show will not be, but Drew, we will have this conversation at some point.
Yep.
Release
During a
I forget to
D&D game.
introduce-
Handsome boy Jeffy says, "Release the pickle cut."
Release.
Release the crinkle cut.
Let's get. Hey.
These are all too good.
It's been soaking in
Friends,
brine
welcome.
for years.
I'm gonna pull focus for a hot second because 15 minutes of the pickle cut conversation is lovely, but we do have a show to do, and I'm very excited to read what it's all about. AI Dungeon, for those of you who are joining us for the very first time, is written by a whole bunch of British dudes at Latitude. They took the GPT-3 AI model, fed it with a whole bunch of books, fan fiction, articles from the internet, and a bunch of other stuff that they probably shouldn't have, and have programmed what is essentially an infinite generating artificial intelligence run giant enormous game circa like Zork, what's it called, a text adventure game. And we've fed a whole bunch of fun words and prompts into the AI today to make the next great AI fantasy generated YA novel with magic and mystery and intrigue and adventure. And Eric, I know you are the guy reading our text today. Do you wanna just take it away?
Shall we start our
Shall
journey
we
in
begin the journey?
Astrologia?
Let me set the mood a little.
Astrologia is a world where the 10 schools of magic revolve around various parts of life and society. Magic is the crutch that holds Astrologia together, from the small child who needs help with his homework, all the way up to the major wizarding wars. The world follows the cycle of the school year and is constantly in a state of flux, thanks to the countless battles being fought in the name of honor, reputation, and rank. It is a world of both beauty and horror, of intrigue and adventure. You are Fran, a student at the College of Chromactomancy. You are just beginning your studies. You're an apprentice, and as such, you have been given the task of painting the exterior of the prison pavilion. To your dismay, you've been paired with Ian, a hyperactive and annoying first year who does nothing but bother you. You're starting to regret choosing this career path.
Regretting my entire career over this one guy.
As you walk into the courtyard, you see Ian waving at you, a paintbrush stuck behind his ear. Ian is a small boy with sandy blonde hair and brown eyes. He wears a sky blue robe that is covered with paint stains.
Hey, Fran, I saved you a spot.
He says, gesturing towards the roof. Ian has already set up a small folding chair with a 5-gallon bucket of paint and a paintbrush next to it.
I got here really early, so I got all the good painting spots. We're painting on the roof, a nice light blue. It looks super nice. You'll see.
All right, Jesse. You're playing Fran today. I'm excited to learn more about him and his relationship with Ian, who clearly, deep, they know each other really
Very
want to
well.
kill Ian. No. the first
I take Ian's
after this
paintbrush from behind his
lovely-
ear and I stab him in the neck.
Paint the town red, Ian. How do you like them apples?
I'm glad you had a 5-gallon bucket.
Jesus Christ. Leave the child alone. I picture him looking a little bit like Anakin Skywalker, to be honest, like in episode 1.
Oh, leave him
Now
alone.
that is pod
I'll give him,
racing.
I can definitely give him that bowl cut. I can give him that bowl cut like nobody's business.
Oh, I absolutely adore that. Please update it so that he has a bowl cut.
It's an excellent prediction, Misa. Like, excellent
Ian
prediction.
is going to be the villain. That's my
We can
prediction.
only hope.
Behind that nice facade lies a heart of evil.
Now, I'm only going to tell you this once.
Darkness. Ian is the Thanos of this story.
I'll give him that chin too. He's just a mix of every pop culture.
And you have
He's
the
a child.
gauntlet,
Now it looks like
and
he's
you
like
do
it's like he's got the shaggy scruff.
I realize that. This is like,
He had a little bit of puberty really early.
Oh.
Yeah, it's one of those kids that just lets it grow when it's like, buddy, no.
He
you
doesn't
shouldn't."
quite realize
Oh.
he has to shave yet. Maybe he doesn't know how to wear deodorant yet.
we don't know what first year is for this school.
You
All right,
roll
I've,
your eyes at Ian and say,
Ian, that is not light blue. That's bright orange. You look like a safety vest.
I can't tell. Is this next line then mine? Are we?
I think
That's,
so.
I think that's you.
I
yeah.
think so. Sorry, just there's no prompt. There's no you said.
I think it's a new paragraph.
Yeah. Okay. Looks like I'll have to change my uniform to blue. Then, well, not that I particularly like the color. It's just easier than changing out all the linen clothes.
So an important thing to
Don't really
notice,
know what that means.
chromactomancy is the magic of changing the color of things. We've also established Ian is colorblind, so he is in the school of changing the color of things with no knowledge or ability to see color whatsoever. I love him dearly. I would also like to point out, if I may, that Fran is like a 40-year-old man.
That's how I sound.
Why does Fran sound like that?
I've been watching a lot of Parks and Rec, and I got Ron Swanson in my head for some reason.
Oh, that's what it is.
I think most of Canada's been watching Parks and Rec.
I just got into it too. It's
There-
amazing.
It is.
Oh,
It
this is like
really
my fifth time watching it. This isn't
Yeah,
new for me.
I've watched through it a couple times. Also, there. This
And of course,
made Fran.
every game I play a character with a mustache.
Fran. I like our eyes go in slightly different directions as well. Oh,
Jeez.
Fran.
you squint at Ian as he paints the fence, you say.
Ian, are you colorblind?
What? No? Why would you say that? I'm a wizard. Who
You
can see
tried to
colours.
paint the fence bright orange. You're like a very weak wizard. And you don't even have any combat skills.
Why would you comment on my combat skills? I see colours. Just I'm a wizard. I'm not pretending to be a wizard. If that's what you are
Is he from
implying.
New Zealand now?
on New Zealand. For sure.
This is panic. He panics and goes
He
to
panics.
New
He goes to
Zealand mode.
Kiwi.
Oh, no. I feel like Ian being colorblind would have come up sooner.
Like, no one noticed. He must be first year. This is his first semester.
Someone has redeemed a
wizarding
new
school.
character or concept appears.
Ooh. Oh, I love this. Please read it for me.
A painting dueling arena.
So like wizard duels, but they like speed paint. I don't know if they're painting the arena or
Do
if
I
they
have
have
to
to
paint
like
a dragon
do
and it comes to
portraits of
life?
each other.
It's like
Oh!
Splatoon. You got to paint the whole arena. Never gets more
I also
paint
like
on
it
the
being like Pokemon. You like draw a monster and then it comes to life and you have them fight each other.
Yes,
I'm not gonna lie, all of these are rad as hell. They flick painted each other. Okay. Well, no, stop it. That's orange. My least favorite color. Do Wizards of Chromactomancy like just have inherently within them like an affinity for a certain color, and if they get splatted with a different color, it physically pains them in some way?
Well,
Or
in
is it
that
just-
case, then Ian is the most powerful wizard because he has all the colors because he cannot specify which
oh
one.
man,
They're
That
all
means-
equal. They're all
Okay, so he
super
will
power.
be Darth Vader.
Well,
he's the same.
there's your inciting moment. I'm just saying.
You point your paintbrush at Ian. You say.
All right, Ian. Now we duel. A paint duel. Winner gets credit for painting the fence from Headmaster Binky.
Hey, so I'm. You know how I said I was a very skilled wizard. I'm not a very skilled.
Yes, I
wizard.
know. I've figured that out.
I can barely light a candle without getting my sleeves all wet. You know how wet you get when you try to light things on fire.
No, I don't,
Water.
because I'm a skilled wizard.
Oh man.
If you didn't catch, I said before, I'm not.
You grab a broom from a broom closet along the courtyard and tap Ian on his shoulder.
Why? Do you
Oh,
use
Brooms are just very large paintbrushes.
I like the idea that there's a broom closet in the middle of the courtyard.
The only reason they fly is to paint the walls. Like they could fly anywhere, but they just use and
They don't have ladders in
they
this
practice
world. They
this
just
to dip in the bucket.
guys. There's so many better things you could be doing with this.
Is
Oh?
this going to be an aerial paint duel?
I
Oh
can
man,
only
like
hope.
sky.
Because Ian is gonna fall off that broom so hard.
Do you know what's a crazy thing? Magenta doesn't exist.
Wait.
Isn't black
What?
a color? Isn't
Wait a
it?
minute.
Is it-
Wait, all
Hold
right.
on, you need to dive in
So-
on this.
So, because Misa Life just said, but aren't colors just a concept created by humans? And there's a ironic fact, not ironic, I don't know what the hell I'm saying. There is a fact of the world that so colors are a small spectrum of light that we perceive, right? It's a linear spectrum of longer and shorter waves, but we don't perceive color that way. We perceive color in a wheel, right? It links around and moves back to itself. And that's why we have color theory and contrast and everything.
I'm taking
So-
my color theory courses.
Magenta is right where the lowest end of the spectrum at ultraviolet and infrared, where they start meeting at the edges of our vision. And the combination of our brain amalgamating that makes magenta. It's not a wavelength.
Isn't it
That's
Isn't that true for like almost
insane.
all colors though? Technically, like it's the combinations of other colors that are forming most of them.
Well, in our perception, right? Like all things go.
Yeah.
But the point is that doesn't exist. There's no
That's
physical wavelength that exists
Crazy.
because
Like,
you would have
magenta
the highest
isn't,
and lowest.
you
It has
know,
purple
300
and red in
nanometers or
it.
anything.
That's color
absolutely
science.
maddening.
This is color magic.
Magic.
Look, you wanna-
It's the
I
opposite
can-
of science.
I can make magenta right here. I know what to do. I just need to set my magenta levels to 100.
Can
But,
you put
it's right
magenta
here, I
and then
can
an
see-
arrow? Say it
No
doesn't
one can make
exist.
magenta. It doesn't even exist.
Lemon V Demon says, "Colors are colors. Why are
So-
we breaking it down?"
Well, Lemon Demon. The problem I have with colors is that you might see colors differently. Than
Your
me.
lemons are
You
purple,
might also
son.
be able to talk when I can't, and that always breaks my brain to think that your green is different than my green. That's
man.
right. Like your world could look totally different than my world. I'd have no idea. How do you ever know?
That's just color philosophy. This is color magic.
No,
Well, it was a course.
theory and
the
color
first
philosophy are
semester.
2 different courses.
You square your shoulders and hop on your broom, zooming off into the air. You taunt Ian.
All right, son. Try and catch me. And, paint with the colors of the wind.
You fly up, but Ian does not move. It appears that the breeze is blowing your opponent's robe into your face.
It's a very
You're
long
going
robe.
to have.
Sorry. Are you a robot?
I'm up in the air. Ian's down on the ground, but his robe is
my robe
in
fell
my
off.
face.
Oh no!
Could you give
we
that
re-
back? I'm naked without it.
No.
This is
Oh,
mine
Can we
now.
refresh
You
that?
just-
Is that? Are we
Yeah,
allowed to
it's-
do that?
What?
Great.
Are we taking? Oh, we're taking back.
Sorry.
All right.
Oh, here we go.
You square your shoulders and hop onto your broom, zooming off into the air. You taunt Ian.
All right, son. Try and catch me. And, paint with the colors of the wind.
Huh?
Eric.
All right.
Are you, Eric?
It hasn't forgotten Ian because it says Ian later. So I guess there's just a
Friend,
new.
friend wants
No,
you,
no,
Eric.
that's
Is it
that
an
is
exclamation?
the challenge phrase. Yeah, that's
Eric?
what you say
Oh,
to
I
like,
see.
the battle begins.
Oh, I thought,
Eric.
I thought the AI was just becoming very self-aware.
Eric. It's pronounced Eric.
Okay.
Eric.
Battle cry.
You call him over. He snatches his paintbrush and begins flying after you. You turn your broom around with a flourish, flying back towards Ian.
All right.
All right.
All right.
You want to
Well done.
All right.
Oh,
I think
right.
I'm here.
Let's
challenge
do
you
this.
to a duel? All right.
Maybe if I go into story and say,
Yeah, Eric is a spell. Yeah, maybe that's a paint spell. It's a color spell.
Oh.
What is Eric is another. It's a color mancy. What is our wizarding?
Chromactomancy.
Chromactomancy.
Yeah,
term
it's a lot.
for
It's a big
magenta.
word. It's a lot.
It's a
Oh,
big
that's
word.
magenta. It's this discombobulating spell where all the wizards look at it. They're like, it can't exist. It's not real. Stop it.
You and Ian duel with colors as you fly through the air. You fly up to a rafter and flick your wrist. Droplets of water appearing in your palm and forming a small shield.
It makes
Water
sense if you're fighting
shields.
with, yeah.
nothing beats
Kinda
water.
right. I
That makes
imagine
sense.
it as
Water
like
beats
the,
paint.
as
Can we just click enter,
Spider-Man's-
see what happens?
Sure.
This sounds really fun. I like it. He sputters and chokes on the dust in the air. You fly over to him as he paints the corners of the roof, but Ian can't help but fly into a corner and paint an uneven line.
So I imagine we're using our paintbrushes as wands, but we're also painting with like the tail of our broom.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what I'm doing, and it's
So a
It's
painting
beautiful.
duel is just speed painting.
Basically,
He's losing it. He's doing a bad job painting. You're winning the duel.
Ah, that line's not even straight.
this is either the most brilliant invention or the most boring like
Sitting in a
world.
gold mine. We're sitting on a gold. Three
Hello,
seasons in
Miss
a movie.
Rowling.
Oh, Mark Twain he fucked up the whole painting thing, eh? Like, he should have done this.
Mark.
Wait, what?
Ah, Mr. Twain.
Famous painter Mark Twain.
No, this is our answer to Tom Sawyer.
Exactly. See, no one knows where I'm going with it. Ian is Tom Sawyer. Anyways,
I get you. I get you. Paint that fence. You laugh as you watch Ian fail at painting the corner of the roof.
Ha 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 ha! Oh,
Oh, I was
Ian.
gonna say it's Cole. Just said, Jack. I heard a rumor about you.
wait, am I saying
That is you
Ian
literally make the best content I've ever seen on Twitch. And good news.
Wow.
Freaking love this. Thanks,
Well
it's
done,
great.
son.
It's so sweet.
Hey.
I don't
done.
know who this man is. It made
guys,
me very
it's
uncomfortable.
Cole.
Hey, Cole. wow,
Everyone's-
everybody, Cole's here.
Hey, everybody, it's Cole.
It's cold, Jack.
Hey, friend,
Thank
thank you
you,
so much
Cole.
for your
That's such
kind
a nice
words.
thing to
I-
say.
I am
Baby,
kidding.
Cole's
That's
outside.
so kind. Oh, God.
So here's my thing, Ian. Do I say? Is it like Ian? Like I think I talk to myself here for sure. He's third person.
Sure.
Right. feels right. It feels like Ian to me.
Ian, I didn't
Oh,
sign
Cole
up
just
for this.
subscribed. Fantastic.
Hey!
Oh, thanks, friend.
I want to reach the top.
Sorry, Ian. All quiet on set. Ian has a line. Let him read.
Back to ones, everybody.
When
Hey
you're ready.
guys, it's Cole subscribed.
God damn it. Take it away.
Ian, did I do it? I already did my line.
Say it again, Ian. Say it again.
Oh, Ian! I didn't sign up for this.
Ian stands on his tiptoes, trying to reach the highest rafter. He looks over to you, and off the side of the building,
I know.
he calls down.
Come on, grab on.
Fine.
What is he planning? Is this just like a stunt? Is this his opportunity to be like,
I'm
let's
gonna
do something
push you
cool?
off the roof, Fran.
Oh my god.
Gonna feign weakness and then just take it.
I've been working on this masterpiece up here on the roof forever.
You grab onto Ian's broom. You fly after Ian as he attempts to fly over the blue fence, and grab onto his broom as he flies away.
I think I saw a spider.
You scream.
It's a very dynamic line read.
Well, and the music stopped right when it was like, you scream. And it was silent.
I think I saw a spider.
Scream, a kind of silent scream that
I'm not gonna lie. This duel is maybe the best thing that we have ever written.
And it's all thanks to
It's
colors.
actually awesome. Colors. Brought to you by Color.
I just flew over that orange fence.
oh no.
No. That's me.
Yeah.
Ian.
No. There's not a spider in the world that can beat me. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
Ian laughs, flying high into the sky.
If the oxygen's getting thin.
No, Ian! Ian, you've gone too high. Damn it, Ian! Ian is short for Icarus. I knew it.
Flying too close to the sun. Poor Ian.
Careful, Icarus. Careful.
It's gonna come back with beautifully colorful wings.
You say,
Ian, you're flying too high. Come back right now.
a large gust of wind lifts you up through the air, and you quickly lose sight of Ian. You fall back to the earth, clutching onto the broom in a rage.
I didn't sign up for this.
See, that's
damn it.
that's just good writing.
None of us signed up for this.
Even
There
Cole
was a
didn't.
sheet by the door. It didn't tell me this is what it would be. You challenged him to the duel.
You know, you guys are going to get in so much trouble when the teachers find out that you've been dueling. First years aren't allowed to duel. This is why. They just fly too high.
Yeah, the
Die.
Quidditch game gets real messy.
Noah, is that your animation work?
This is
Look at
quality.
him go!
Wow!
Well,
You're
here's
seeing
the
it here,
thing.
folks, in
Here's
real
the-
time.
Here's the thing: is that our good friend Ian is already gone. I had him here, and then it was just when it was like he flies too high. I was just like, oh no, that's the wrong thing.
Oh no! Oh no!
I thought that was Fran falling. I thought
No.
Ian was up on his
Oh, away he
tippy toes.
goes! Oh no, he's
there
leaving
he
his
goes.
hand.
Oh, Ian,
Oh,
you go too
no.
high. You
Get
go
back
too
here, you
high.
goddamn Mary Poppins cosplayer.
And he's gone.
You look through the clouds for a sign of Ian, hoping he isn't lost. You are looking at a vivid blue sky with only a few scattered, puffy clouds drifting by. The wind blows gently through your hair. It's a beautiful day. You can hardly believe you're here.
Guys, I think Ian's lost.
Focus. Ow.
I think we lost Ian, and I think that's our first tragic event.
Yeah. Tragic
Oh,
event.
shit.
Is this
It's
our
all
inciting
our
incident?
fault.
This might be the inciting incident.
Maybe
The
you
plot
have to
might
go
be a
gone too
rescue
hard.
mission.
find a teacher, tell them that you've lost
Oh
Ian.
yeah, we gotta find a teacher. All right, here's some sad music now. Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry. Here's some sad music.
How do you spell descend? Descend?
EESCEND.
This is Yes, boy, Jeff says, this is why you always need a buddy system.
I had a buddy. She just didn't like me. 3D.
I'm going real dramatic here with the story, so somebody tell
no.
a joke.
Oh, God.
All right, guys.
I need
Somebody
more
tell a
wine.
joke. Chop, chop.
Jack?
What you got?
Jack?
Yep,
Jack?
yep.
Jack?
Yeah.
Why can you never trust an atom?
Why, Eric?
Oh.
Oh, because they literally make up everything. Atoms, like the smallest parts of the matter. Atoms, they literally.
You want to know why I never
Why?
invite atoms to anything?
Oh. Why?
Because I'm always afraid that they're going to split.
Hey, Drew.
Yeah.
Drew.
What's up, Eric?
Drew,
Hey.
Drew.
Hey, buddy.
What kind of dog can jump higher than a building?
A really tall dog.
All of them can. Buildings cannot jump.
Okay. Plot time.
That's just building science.
And
And back to the movie.
back to the movie. Welcome back from the intermission.
You look through the clouds for a sign of Ian, hoping he isn't lost. You're looking at a vivid blue sky with only a few scattered puffy clouds drifting by. The wind blows gently through your hair. It's a beautiful day. You can hardly believe you're here. You descend through the clouds to the ground, your heart heavy. Ian may have been a colorblind fool of a wizard, but deep down inside, he was your friend. You look around for Headmaster Binky. Headmaster Binky always knows what to do. He watches over all of you. You see a brown rabbit hopping past. He notices you and gives you a smile.
Hello there. You wouldn't be one of the new wizards, would you?
Is that the Headmaster Binky?
No,
It
that's
is
the
now.
brown rabbit. That's the brown rabbit.
Well,
That's Headmaster Binky that explains
I
the
hope
name.
we can
It's
only
just a
hope that
rabbit.
Headmaster Binky is this brown. I assumed it was two different things, but
Well,
Absolutely
no.
nope, it
Definitely
is. Okay. This is-
Great.
I would love to do a different voice, but it's okay. Well,
it's too late. You made
You
your
say.
choice.
Ah, Headmaster Binky. I'm glad I found you.
Dawn just taking a break. Where's Master Phileas?
You had to go help with the construction of the new library. Sir?
Demonstrate, sir.
Oh, what will our protagonist do? Will he come out and tell him just like right away that that the tragedy has happened, that Ian's lost, or will he try and obfuscate?
I really hope you have to paint the library. And then the rest of
Well,
it
as
is
punishment
just-
for killing
All
a
of these
student.
books painted.
Yeah, but you better... I'm just throwing back to Ian because I can't get Ian out of my head.
Oh no.
You just
Ian.
keep thinking about Ian,
I do.
which is in line with our character.
valid.
You say.
Headmaster Binky, I can't find Ian. He's flown the coop, so to say.
I see.
The headmaster frowns.
I better go look for him.
I should help. I can fend off any beast that attacks us.
What, with your paint?
No, by kicking.
Oh. It's fair.
Ah, a beast's only weakness. Kicking.
Question for you guys: are we about to set off on our hero's journey? I
think we are.
finding
Oh,
Ian.
I think
this
we've
might
Is
be
this
the
the
end
end
of
of
Act
our
Act
of our
one.
first act?
Jesse,
as it were?
what's the grand statement that we're gonna make before the end of Act 1?
I don't know. What?
Well, like what is what's our main character's name again?
Fran.
Fran. What does
Fran.
Fran do to lead us into Act 2? Like lead us on that adventure? What's the big moment in Fran's life?
I'm typing it.
Oh, excellent. Let's bring the clarinet out.
Noah, can Binky be more furrowed? Like,
Oh,
yeah.
you want him to be angrier?
Yeah, like he's definitely mad about everything that's going on. I've never met a happy bunny.
Where have you been looking for bunnies, Drew?
Well, terrible story. The other night, I was woken up in the middle of the night to like this horrific sound of like an animal crying for help, and I was like, "Well, there's nothing I can really do for this animal because they're clearly like already dying." Anyways, woke up the next morning to like a bunny that had been ripped apart in my backyard.
Fuck!
Like I'm not even kidding. Like I had to pick up body parts.
Binky, no!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I just
Well,
gotta say,
on a
I
more-
hope
on a
to
more
not see
positive
the same
score-
thing happened to Binky.
On a more positive note, Hover Squad is following.
Yay!
Hover
Yeah,
squid! That's a
Hover
hovery
squid.
squid.
Whoa, that squid's going everywhere.
You're a
It's
kid
hover.
now, you're a squid now, and you can fly.
I like how
Oh,
I
wow.
can't. I like how I can't tell where the rabbit's like wizard hat ends and his frown starts. Like he just has a very wrinkly, tall forehead.
You know what? I'm
wearing
not
a
gonna make
hat.
fun of your drawing. I think it's amazing.
Oh my
It's
god.
furrowed.
You grab the
He's pulling up
headmaster.
the wrong string quartet. There we go. Sorry. Read
Jack.
away.
You grab the little headmaster's paw. It feels good to have friends. Hopefully, he can help you find your small, annoying, colorblind friend Ian. You and Headmaster Binky set off as the wind grows cold. You hear an enraged yell nearby.
Ian, you get back here this instant, you little thief!
Cliffhanger.
Amazing. Well, friends, give me a hot second to enter in some stuff into the AI to remember as we end our first act. Who wants to give a quick recap of everything we have learned today in terms of like what have we learned in episode 1? Give us a recap for those just joining now before we move on into our second part.
Well, we've learned that we live in a world where color is magic, and we can paint with the colors of the wind to cast spells.
Yes.
And that magenta doesn't exist.
That's just color science. Fran and Ian were given the task to paint the fence, which I'm sure will come back into play sometime in Act 3, because you see color is magic. Unfortunately, they were goofing off and challenged each other to a painting flying duel. Ian lost control of his broom and was carried away on the wind, and Fran, heartbroken, realized that maybe he really did like the guy and should probably go and save him with the headmaster, who is a bunny.
Excellent. There we go. I've updated all of the text. Why don't we? Who wants to take us on into the next part? I guess it would be just Eric. Eric, you want to take us on into? You want to just start reading? Damn it!
Wait, there's nothing new to read yet.
Never mind.
find it.
Somebody
Eric,
write
could you
something.
keep doing what you've been doing this whole time?
Hey, could you keep going?
All right, beginning of Act 2. You turn your head to see a large black wolf lunging straight at Ian.
Go! Get out of here!
You yell, running into the darkness.
I'm not sure if that was to the wolf or to Ian.
Wait, were we painting in the dark this entire time?
I think the sun set as I
It's-
went back down to the ground. 'cause,
Where,
poetic
where
imagery.
is Ian here, or
I
did
guess.
Ian flew away? And
Maybe we can see a
wolf
speck
is
of him
now
in the distance.
chasing Ian. Okay, and you're like, hey,
I love that you're looking for Ian, and you're like, you turn around, you immediately see him.
in danger. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
Oh,
god, I got
no.
roboted. I'm
you're
back.
Oh.
I did too many notes. Too many notes.
Notes.
I did it again. I should stop. You can't change from E flat to A flat, guys. It's just not possible.
It's just not going to happen.
Is that a zoom setting, or?
Yeah. They actually have major fourths turned off, and you have to go and contact them in order to turn them on again.
It's like an extra $4 a month. So.
Oh god, and I just don't.
I
wanna
thought
spend
exceptional
$4
chords
for a
were
fourth.
included, though.
Oh.
Yeah, I
oh,
could do diminished sevenths all day, but fourths, no, just gone entirely.
That's where they get you.
That's how they get you. Yep. Just so you can't play Hallelujah. They've had so many people playing Hallelujah that they're like, no, there will be no major lifts. It's my joke of the day.
That was good. It's a
Thank
good
you.
music joke. That was awesome.
Thanks, guys.
For the
Thanks.
6 people in chat who got that,
Yeah. You took
They
us
really
into
got
your
it.
world for a minute there.
you paint a large red swath of paint in the air, causing gouts of flame to erupt and hit the black wolf in the face.
Definitely
It's very
not in
serene.
action mode.
Whoa.
Oh dear, that's the wrong one. There we go.
You yell to the speck of Ian floating in the sky.
Go! Fly! We'll catch up!
You unleash a flurry of acrimonious bait at the giant wolf, which begins to choke on the flames. It howls in pain and rage, flying back to the ground, into the ground. Oh, it's a
Back
ground
onto the
wolf.
ground. Oh, it's a
On-
flying wolf!
It's a flying ground wolf, Jack. It just flew into the ground.
I
We
gotta
doubted
say
it.
though,
We doubted it.
Acrimonious Paint is a fantastic band name.
It was my high school band name.
Wow, really? How'd you guys do? Can we steal it?
Terrible.
Oh, shit. Sorry to hear that. We were in high school. Why would you ask
It was
me
actually
that?
it was actually one of my biggest points of shame in my life. But thank you for highlighting it.
You look to Headmaster Binky, who is still a rabbit. You sarcastically say,
Thanks for the help, rabbit.
Who is
I think
this?
that's Blinky
I
saying
think
it
it's
back.
Binky.
I
Okay.
think you're lecturing me
Okay. Yeah.
mid-combat.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Useful, but not all of it. I say you were using up your magic reserves.
He explains.
It is the duty of an astrologian to do his best for his country. Taxes are theft, people. I work in local government.
Go full Ron Swan.
Ground wolves are taking all the jobs.
Oh, God, no.
That's not racist.
Man.
So the show was canceled. I hope everyone enjoyed our last
no.
stream. We've had a great run.
Yeah, thanks for coming out, everybody.
We're just gonna breeze right past that with more.
Unless you're a ground wolf. Fuck you. Sorry, this is a really, there's a lot of language on this show, and if my mom's watching, I'm very sorry.
You look up at the moon. The clouds having disappeared. The moon is the full moon.
And
is
now we're back to
beautiful.
Serene. Why did no one tell me? Damn it.
Well, I killed the
Gotta
wolf.
change all these
I guess the
infos
wolf
back.
is just dead. I
Is
just,
the
God
wolf
damn
dead?
it.
Okay.
I think so.
All right.
Sorry, Noah.
There you go.
That's all good.
Fucker.
I'm happy with this
just
wolf.
like who knows? He might come back this next line.
It makes
It's
you
true.
feel closer to nature. You use one of the few words you know in Hinsman.
I'll snort a barley.
It means the moon.
It means the
Ah,
That-
indeed.
I hope I don't have to say that again because
Yes.
I don't remember what I said.
in that moment, in
I
that
didn't
moment,
see that coming, so that got me. That was good.
I just love in that moment. Fran was just so overcome with emotion that she was like, "I know how to say moon in a different language."
Yes, that was the time.
Acrimonious Pain is currently touring with Fire Sword.
Acrimonious Paint. I can't get over that. It's either a great Harry Potter character name or like an awesome band.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they only do colors. So.
No, that's a spell from Harry Potter. It's got to be Acrimonious Paint. Like I feel like that's
Just have the word paint. Just like the
It just
English
says
word.
paint.
You just like
Hilariously.
acrimonious pair. Shout out to Shark Boy 1357 is now following us. Here's a lovely tune for you.
Come give Jeff a hug.
That's all you get, I guess. I'm sorry. My guitar. I just played one note and I forgot to hold the sustain pedal. So this is all you get for coming out. Thanks. You're welcome.
You know what? That note is yours, and no
That's
one can
your
take that
note.
away. You squint in the dazzling silver of the moonlight, searching the night skies for any sign of Ian, still flying on his broom. You must find him before midnight. Midnight is when the flying wolves are at their full strength. You will never survive another battle with the flying wolves, and you must find Ian. You sigh one last time before you give it your all.
No, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, that's a bold offer.
What's
So
the
like
secret
you
power?
sigh one more time and then solve all of your problems
Hey,
with your
Twitch
next
chat,
action.
what's my secret power that I give it my all?
Ooh, you give it your all. It has to be chromatic.
Yeah.
Sorry, chromactomantic magic.
I'm gonna like
Something
paint
to
some
do-
big silver something.
You paint
Oh.
yourself blue and do the blue man group routine.
But it's actually
with
orange
paint
because Ian swapped all my paint.
Well, yeah. He thought it was blue, all right? It's not his fault. He's colorblind.
Oh. Turquoise courage, says Miss Alife.
That's
That's not bad.
That's
You
your
should say
secret
acrimonious paint.
turquoise courage.
Courage.
When the strings are this soft, can everybody hear them?
Yeah.
Yep.
Or do they
Yeah.
just keep cutting out? Okay, great.
I can
I've
hear
been
them.
worried.
Hear them well.
Chat,
It's
can you
loud
hear
and
it?
Yeah.
Jack's
Stop.
stuff cutting
We're
out.
gonna get copywritten.
Yes.
clear. Yeah, Jack, we're dangerously close.
Yeah, you're right. I should stop.
You just
It's like,
played
I've done the
two
first
most
theme like
iconic
3
John
times.
Williams music. Stop,
Yes.
Jack, stop.
I love John Williams too, however.
I can't stop, Eric. Help me. How do I do this?
Can you draw 2 moons, Noah?
You paint a
What are you
swishing
saying?
line.
This is some kind of binary sunset? Moonset?
God,
That's not very woke of a sunset to be so binary.
it's pretty good. That's a good joke. That's a 10 out of 10 joke.
Right?
God, why does John Williams just keep using all the major fifths? I can't go to major fifth without being like, there's another John Williams score. Every time I've gone, okay, this is all the scores I've done so far by accident. I've gone, and then I've also done, and then I've also done.
Jack, are you saying John Williams
yeah.
writes one piece of music and just a slight variation?
All right, listen, John, I know you're watching the show. Dude, you gotta start shaking it up a
It up.
bit.
Do a march in
Experiment.
like G sharp minor or something.
Something,
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
like,
that's a great idea. Let me
Oh,
just
wait.
start throwing. Ah, damn it.
give it.
What did I do last time? Baker Street?
Yeah.
Yay!
All right, let's find out what turquoise courage is.
Please.
You paint a swishing line of silver in the air, mixing with blue. Together, the colors make turquoise courage, a potion of pure power that will help you find Ian. You unleash a strange and liquid concoction, spraying it into the air with a silver paintbrush. The mixture spurts into the air, one end hitting the wolf in the snout.
I guess the wolf was still there.
Jesus.
Maybe he was
God.
invisible.
Still alive.
Oh, great. So now we just follow it. This is like clairvoyance from Skyrim, where it
Exactly.
just paints. That's what's going to happen, right?
A courageous
Jeez.
line that tells you exactly where you need to go.
Ah, how convenient for the plot. This here's my plot magic.
Oh, the plot line.
God damn it. Hey, show's canceled, everybody. This is the second time show's over again.
Jack, what's the theme for Indiana Jones?
Does it do it as well? No.
Da-da-da.
Yeah, da 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 da
Yeah,
da da da.
da,
But
da,
my brain, my.
I just was wondering if you could make like a sexy slow version.
Oh, I
of it,
know.
then you
What if you
wouldn't be
go? What if
stealing
you
a
go?
theme.
What if you did? Bum 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 bum. Oh wait, no.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lemon v Demon. I gotta concur. Jack's new keyboard is really freaking
I
good,
gotta
right?
say, dude, it's
Like-
not just the keyboard. I am also a great musician. Fuck you. I'm
Yeah, that's
kidding.
okay, yeah,
John
yeah,
Williams.
yeah.
This
He's really
keyboard
only
is
hitting
allowing
one
me to
key
do
at
a
a
lot of
time
great
to do
I'm a
this.
great
It has-
musician.
It's
and
really all I
This
do.
keyboard though, it has all of these presets with all the
Look at all
John
these-
Williams
oh, God.
music.
I'm a great musician. Has only
keep
played
hitting all
John
these
Williams
buttons.
music.
Suddenly you get
the
John
fans.
Williams.
That's why they
music.
sound a
Oh,
lot like John Williams.
It's
Yeah,
called the
they put a-
JW. It's
the JW buttons 1 through 8.
He put an SD card in the side, and it's just cycling through.
I don't know. Am I not logged in? The hell.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. You've logged out?
Uh-oh.
Oh. All right, show's over.
Okay.
For real this time.
We'll
Oh,
never
yeah,
know.
I had to log in as well. It just wouldn't let me. While he does that, Eric,
I'm
I
looking
have a
at us on
question for
Twitch,
you.
so my
yes,
sight
Jack.
line is weird.
This book was written in the early 2000s. It had been written by the author since like the mid to late, early to mid 90s. But then Harry
Yeah.
Potter came out and obviously completely they couldn't release the book. Where has this? Oh, please.
Well, they you know, but like in fairness as well, like no one knew that this kind of fiction would be so popular.
Okay, clarify. Is this a quiz question? Is this what you're asking?
It will
right
be
now?
on the test. Take notes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering because I thought you were talking about the AI dungeon thing that we're doing, and I was
Yeah.
like, intense
And if you don't get this
backstories
test
with it.
right, you're never allowed back. Drew.
No, yeah, true.
Okay.
This is your last shot, buddy.
Stressed.
You better be writing this down, man.
So yeah, they never knew. So like you know, and then Harry Potter became so important. So then this one got dug up and published.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where has it found its audience and how?
Oh, well, there's a grand low art scene. Like all of the deviant art online.
Scene.
and,
Is that like
you
off
know-
Broadway?
Yeah, well, you know, there's like high art, right?
It's me.
And things, and then there's the low art scene. You know, they got a lot of passion, got a lot of things they want, and you know, the rich cast of characters that you know, none of these characters feel too heroic, like too grand, too perfect.
Okay.
They're very human.
Yeah.
They're very down to earth. So it really rung a chord with a lot of the misfits and, you know, the freaks, geeks, and, you know, internet dwellers of the early 2000s. And, you know, it just spread in that, you know, viral kind of way.
That's beautiful. That's great.
really-
I love
that's
that.
awesome.
Thanks for sharing. I'm really glad to be sharing it with the world today.
Yeah, you know,
Obviously
anything
part
to
of the high art
spotlight,
scene.
you know.
I don't know, Misa Life. Not now.
I was
Not
high
what
when I read
JK's
it.
done.
We don't say the HP name around here
Oh,
solely because we will
yeah.
get sued for
Some
this
some
piece of
people
work.
actually think that J.K., you know, Shishu, who will not be named.
You know, old JK.
Yo,
Can I call you that?
Is it okay if I call you JK?
She's up there with JRR and CS in my mind.
yeah. Actually, lived near the author, and might have had a little bit of influence on them.
Oh,
the,
well,
on
you
the-
know what they say.
Don't steal.
What they say.
That's what they
Stealing
say.
is bad.
Bad unless you don't get caught, and then you make more money than
And
the
then you
queen.
can do it.
We
Anyway.
gotta introduce more characters or something. It's not giving us any dialogue.
Okay.
Oh, you're right.
All
That's because I keep
description.
using story mode to try and keep it from being like, and then
Yeah,
four more
it's a
wolves
pretty
show up.
complex plot.
Well,
thus far.
I don't mind doing a million wolves voices.
Uh-huh.
I can come
That's
up with
fine. All right.
individual ones.
Okay. Sorry.
Noah, get
We've
ready
got
to
a complaint
Control
from our
C.
talent. He
Oh,
needs more
boy.
lines. Take it away,
You grab
Eric.
Headmaster Binky's little paw and race forward. The silver paint forms a beautiful twisting pattern in the air, leading you directly to where Ian must be. You grip Headmaster Binky's paw tighter as you run so fast his legs don't touch the ground. You use your speed to leap over piles of rubble and dive under fallen trees, narrowly missing your head. You are a young hero of immense power, and you will save Ian, no matter what. Oh, I like this.
Uh-oh. Handsome boy
nice.
Jeffy's got us a cool new redeem here. Why don't you read it
Uh-oh.
out for us?
Ian's mom, looking to bring him his fantasy lunch he forgot in the fantasy fridge.
Ian, it's your mother. Now, I know you don't like corned beef, but I gotta get rid of it because it's starting to go bad in the fridge. I
We
put
found
it
our
on some rye
antagonist.
bread because we're all out of pumpernickel.
She's very chatty. What were you saying?
Leave it for me later, Mom.
Ian!
You may have found our antagonist.
Don't worry, it's in a Tupperware. It's gonna stay good
Ian's
for a
mom
long
being
time.
The antagonist. I gave him that faulty broom. He needs to
Why
go on
I
an
cast
adventure and make something of
pumpernickel?
himself. Walker, Jesse, what are you giving us right now? What you typing out?
I'm trying to work the mom in. I don't know how to do it, so I think it's just gonna be suddenly.
Oh, great. Cat!
Sorry.
Who could that be?
He got out of the basement. Cat might interrupt us, everybody. I'm sorry. He's gonna... Jeffy boy, handsome boy Jeffy knows my cats, too.
Now I know
You didn't before, Noah. Now you're on the end.
I was on.
Drew's cat.
I had the thought.
Character
Oh,
appears.
no.
Drew's cat.
You have to draw
Binky
a
is
mini
not
leopard.
safe. Binky is...
A mini.
A mini
Oh,
leopard, and he has to attack
Oh, no,
the bunny.
Maybe just
Binky,
draw
no.
all the flying wolves as
As mini
Zeke
leopards,
and
as
Lyle.
my cat.
Yeah.
All the wolves are cats now. Giant flying cats. That's terrifying. That's scarier than wolves for some reason.
Jack, are you playing Ian's mom's theme? What's Ian's mom's theme? The famous...
Oh, excellent. That's
yeah,
great.
What's Ian's mom's...
Better not just be
It was-
E.T.
John Williams' piece. Ian's mom.
Suddenly, out of the darkness looms a figure. It's Ian's mother. She's holding a large plate of corned beef sandwiches for Ian's lunch.
Ian!
You howl with rage, charging towards her. Miss Fentress looks at you with utter contempt.
I guess we know Ian's last name now.
Fentress,
Yeah.
Ian Fentress.
Wait, so
Apparently
why
you're
are we
about to
howling with
attack
rage?
his
It looks
mom.
like we have a...
Oh my god. No, this is...
I guess
Oh
I
my
have to
God.
do Ian's mom. Did you want to do Ian's mom, Jesse? or
Oh my
did you-
God. Are you the villain, Mrs. Fentress?
I think this is
so.
the antagonist.
Maybe.
Go for it.
Is this me then? Am
Yeah,
I...
go for it.
Yeah,
All
take
right.
it. We'll block it in.
Where are we? Miss Fentress looks at you with utter contempt. What the hell are you doing here, boy? She asks, dropping the plate of food.
Boy. Really leaned into that last little
Don't know.
Boy, 100% spelled B-O-I.
with an eye.
Boy.
Look at you, boy.
Boy.
I knew you were a bad influence on my son. I knew it.
I knew
maybe
it.
that's why she's the
Oh,
antagonist.
she's on to
Yeah.
you.
I-
She
yeah.
knows that you. It's your fault.
I
you
told,
challenged
I
him
told
to a
little
duel.
Ian to
told him.
never hang out with you, and you know what? He never listens, while he also never cleans
Madam,
up.
I'm a 41-year-old wizard. Your son is 11 and colorblind. He needs to stop hanging out with me.
Judging by the 4 lines previous, it says that you are a young hero.
I'm a young 41,
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
also known as some 41.
Oh, are you gonna fall in love with Mrs. Fentress? Is this like a
Absolutely not.
Ooh.
An antagonistic relationship.
Well,
You say.
I'm trying to save your son. He's flying through the air on an out-of-control broom.
You glare at Miss Fentress, who sputters with rage. She knows nothing of what's going on, and that's that you know she knows. You let her continue.
she knows
to
nothing
think
of
this.
what's going
I'm
on.
gonna let you continue to
You know
think.
she knows.
She knows that you know.
You know that she knows nothing of what's going on. You let her continue to think this.
If Fran wasn't a girl, this would be so mansplaining right now. You just let her continue to think she knows you know what she knows. That you know she knows.
Gross. Oh God, I hate
Man.
Fran.
Fran is a question mark right now. I would be completely
Fran
honest.
is.
Yeah.
I've never liked.
I
the
am what I am,
antagonist
and that's all
more
that's
than the
important.
protagonist before.
What you got?
I love that you sputtered with rage. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Eric.
that was a
Was that a
great
rageful
line
sputter?
read.
Well, Jack, how
Oh,
many
so-
times
so
have you
grateful.
read that and wondered what sputtering with rage sounds like? And now we
I
have
honestly,
something to
I would read
attach to
this
every
book-
time I read that book.
yearly, and I've never been able to imagine what that sounds like. And I'm,
There was
I'm
actually
really
an
glad
asterisk
you brought it to life.
next to it in the book, and you had to go to
Oh,
the
really?
appendix in which he phonetically spells it out.
Oh,
But,
PBTBTP
Oh, so that was straight from-
HPB.
yeah. It's actually most
wow,
of the
that's
appendix.
astounding.
but-
Most of it's just that sputtering with rage. Like most appendices, you could just take it out of the book and not miss anything.
Exactly.
Not miss much. You say.
That's right. Splutter away. Now, if you don't mind, I'll take one of those sandwiches for sustenance. I'll need the complex carbs and fiber as I chase down and save your son.
You leave my son alone! She yells, brandishing a large knife.
This is
I
a
was
world
gonna
of
cut the
magic.
sandwich with this, but now I'm gonna cut you.
Oh no! Don't test me. Is this her
She starts
arcane
sharpening
focus?
it
Is a bread knife?
Everyone else has a wand.
I
just
hope
use
it's a bread knife. I hope it's a bread knife. She just finished putting the mayo on.
Oh no! Oh, and all of
Fantasy
her
Karen.
magic is like she has like
Yes.
various accoutrement condiments all over her person. that
Whoa,
she
we
dips the
found
knife
Ian.
into. Oh, wait, what? All right.
You look to Headmaster Binky, who is still a rabbit.
I keep putting that so
Oh.
that they don't forget. What do you suggest?
So we're getting a call there.
You
No,
ask him.
it's the quest ending.
Oh yeah.
It's the fact that we have succeeded in that quest.
Oh, we did it.
Technically, whatever our quest was.
We gain no points. Still,
You were
No, they haven't
next to the
established a
most
string, so I'm not
don't
sure.
get any points.
No points for that. That's not a good mother.
Unless, am I cutting the like silver line we've been following? Is that what the string is? Maybe.
Why don't we do a retry?
We do.
That one's a bit too many hoops to jump through. Take it away.
You look to Headmaster Binky, who is still a rabbit.
What do you suggest?
You ask him.
I don't know.
He
Did
answers.
you expect me to know as the headmaster? Because I've never encountered a magical being before.
I find that hard to believe, given that you're the headmaster of a magical school.
You're literally a
You're
rabbit.
a talking rabbit. You are a talking rabbit.
Did you look in the mirror?
There's
What are you
never.
talking about?
I don't know. I've never. What's a mirror?
Clearly, he's got the brain
He's
of a
too
rabbit.
short to see all the mirrors. Oh no!
Also,
just
I did
thinks
that
he's
as
a-
I did that
he
as
just
Ian and
thinks
not
he's
as
a
Binky.
really
Binky. Sorry,
small
Binky.
man.
Binky, yeah. I don't know. I've never encountered a magical being before.
As the rabbit licks his eyeball.
Oh no, buddy!
The rabbit's,
Oh, I love him.
the rabbit's timid nature shows. You take your opportunity.
It keeps ending these with like you
You
these
do
thoughts of like
what
you
you
unleash
must.
your power.
You're
You
gonna
can-
kill the
setting
bunny
you
now?
up.
Like you're gonna
Setting
kill
you
your
up.
headmaster
what
because
is
you're
the
like you're clearly
opportunity?
not the headmaster because you've never seen yourself before.
I think I'm
No,
taking
I
the
just think he's a
opportunity
dumb
of
man.
she's distracted by this conversation, and I make my move.
Excellent.
You're gonna
You
spray
raise
your
up.
turquoise all over her. And that's not a euphemism, kids.
No, what? No.
If it's
That's-
turquoise, please see a doctor.
Banned.
It really shouldn't be that way.
it is that way, and that is the problem.
You raise your paintbrush and fling a blob of orange paint at Mrs. Fentress, Ian's mother. You release a burst of paint, hitting her right in the middle of the face. She screams out in pain. Ow! Dropping the knife.
You're gonna need to wash that now.
I love that it had to clarify that it was Ian's mother, as if
Oh
we
no,
had forgotten.
I did that. That's also why I
Oh.
keep saying he's still a rabbit, because I want the AI to remember. Otherwise, they'll be like, yeah, who's Ian?
Good call.
That's
Yes.
great.
I'm new to this.
You say.
Take that, and I'll take that knife.
You grab the knife and raise it into the air, pointing it at Miss Fentress. You walk slowly toward her, dragging Ian's mother with you.
See? Otherwise,
All right, why don't we do a little retry?
That's a
just
little
to-
creepy.
just 'cause
That's
we're
a
very
little-
close. It's a little spooky. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
But I do want you to raise the knife. You still have to raise it into the air and then towards her.
You grab the knife that Miss Fentress dropped.
shouldn't you be? Oh wait, that's not me.
Oh, this is the headmaster.
Shouldn't you be going after your son?
The headmaster asks.
I'm sure he's in trouble.
Yeah. I should.
Oh no.
Oh well,
Wait,
we've
there's
gotten her to
something-
join.
What's happening?
She's joined our quest.
Oh.
That feels like an act
Oh,
break to
wow.
me.
That's cool.
Oh, we've had a
Oh, all right.
revelation in the
We can
village.
join
A
forces
revelation. Brilliant.
to fight the real evil, which is
fabulous.
the flying dogs.
Watch,
I'm gonna
as soon
pin
as
in,
you hit enter, it's gonna be like, and you stab her with the butter knife.
Ah, shit. God damn it. I'm
Looks
going to
like you
update
can-
all the pinned info with everything we've learned so far. Somebody give us a nice recap while I do.
Who's doing it?
Well, I did the last one.
I'll try. I can't remember the
Go
type
for
of
it.
magic we do. Chromactomancy.
Chromactomancy. Not that hard.
It's
It is
hard,
that hard.
Jack.
It's that hard.
It's very hard. It's challenging.
Not an easy word.
So we live in a world where we're wizards, and shut up, handsome boy Jeff. Where magic is color and color is magic, vice versa. They equal each other out. So magic is painting color. It's called chromactomancy.
Nice. Well done.
Suck it, handsome boy Jeff. And so basically, Fran, who's the worst person of all time, was really mean to this kid Ian, who is this first year that kind of like his broom got out of hand when he was painting this crooked line. He's also colorblind, and he flew off into the distance. And Fran went and found Binky, right? Binky, yeah, not Blinky. Binky,
Headmaster
the
Binky.
Headmaster Binky, who is a rabbit.
I've still got him in my fist, as per Noah's drawing.
Yeah. And
Are you going to let him
Headmaster Binky to carry him with you because he's still a rabbit and he refuses to turn into the headmaster?
He probably forgot. He's never met another magical being.
He's never met a magical creature. He's forgotten that he casted this chromantomancy spell. Shut up, handsome boy Jeff. I know you're about to say something. And so he talked to the headmaster. Then suddenly he turned around and found Ian was being chased by a flying wolf that are now flying cats, we've established, that threatened Ian. You saved Ian by killing the wolf, by sending it to the ground, and then we never heard anything from the wolf again, even though this is apparently the prime time of night that the flying wolves are most active. And then Ian's mother, Mrs. Fentress, came out of left field with a cornbread sandwich, and I think that was thanks to the chat. And she threatened us immediately. Like there was no like, hey, how are you? It was just she threatened us with a butter knife, and dropped it by accident when Fran heroically casted some orange paint at Mrs. Fentress. And it hit her in the face, and she dropped her knife, and he picked it up, and now the rabbit and Fran are taunting Mrs. Fentress and telling her to join them, making her feel that parent guilt of not chasing Ian. That's it. What did I miss?
Nothing.
I could have done it more artfully, but I felt like it was funnier this way.
That was good. That was like the book report version.
That's exactly. That was my academic.
So Drew in grade 5 was told that he could write a book report on any book.
I chose this one.
Well, since you did the book report on it, Drew, what is the name of this book?
This book.
Yeah, I know it was a long time ago, but rock your brain.
It's called Fran and the Idunno.
Fran and the Idunno.
No, it's not called Fran and the Idunno.
Well, it's actually called Fran and the Idunno.
I don't know. We haven't met the Idunno.
That's the name of the race
the
of flying
Idunno.
wolves,
Yeah,
guys.
we haven't
Yeah, the
met the
Idunno.
Idunno.
The flying
of
wolves are known
course.
as the Idunno.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is this isn't the first book in the series, is it?
No, this
We've
was actually
established this character.
This was the
Oh,
fourth
gosh.
book.
This is the fourth book?
Yeah.
Wow. That explains
The whole
a lot.
series is called the Chromactomancy series.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's called the Color Wheel.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
it's
Oh.
called the
the
color
color
wheel.
wheel.
Sorry, chromactomancy is like
Yeah, the
color wheel.
magic, yeah.
Like chromactomancy
Yeah.
is a type of magic. Sorry, it is called the color wheel.
And you know what? I
Color
have
wheel.
to say, the Color Wheel is a
20th
fantastic.
book in the series.
It's a
You have
fantastic
lot
series
catch
of
up.
books. And if you like stories as much as we like stories, Jack, how can people watching contribute and participate in more stories with this stream
Wow.
in the future?
That was so
What a segue.
talented. That was amazing. What a
Smooth.
fantastic
Super
segue.
smooth. I don't feel like
Incredible.
you're selling to me.
Heads up, boy, Jeffy. An error occurred. All right. Well, I guess that was worth it. I guess. I don't know what you did, but he made a post and it broke. If you enjoy what we do here in the show, feel free to subscribe. It costs you $5, and all that money goes towards my subscription to AI Dungeon right now. And I'm not kidding. Literally, the show just pays for itself, and I love it dearly. If you don't have $5 laying around and you have Amazon Prime, you can, for absolutely free, link your Amazon Prime to your Twitch account and get one free sub every single month that you can just give out to a random subscribe. Why don't you just give it to us? Because, dear God, I need money. It's absolutely free. $5 just lying around. What's up, Eric?
Why, Jack, if someone wanted to maybe have a message come up on the screen, could they do that?
You mean if you're sub, Eric?
The tip jar, Jack. What a tip jar.
What? Oh, what?
You're saying it quietly.
Set up a tip jar.
Sorry, you're saying it really quiet so no one else
Guys, we
can hear
suck
me.
at shilling.
You're saying
Guys,
it so
this is
he
why I
can't
wrote
hear it.
all this down off the top. This makes me really uncomfortable, so thank you for being
You're so good at it, Jack.
Thanks, guys. I have a tip jar down below. It's cute, and it's called, because I'm the piano man, it's called Put Bread in My Jar. I thought that was cute, but you can put money in my jar, and I'll play the piano man theme for you. You can get a dumb little message that will be displayed on stream and will probably get us all canceled.
Can we request
the kind of people that
songs?
you are. You can absolutely request songs,
Rock on
and
enough.
I will do my best to not get DMCA taken down. You can also, using TED coins, totally free channel points that you gain over time just watching the show, spend them to do things like highlight messages, make requests in the plot and the story, and contribute to everything, including character names and concepts. Later on, when we go on to have the AI write lyrics for a song, you can contribute song titles and other lyrics that you like to see in there. / if you'd like to, we have certain things such as ASMR mode or sounds like a song that will completely change the dynamics of the stream for about 5 minutes, or as long as we think it's funny still. Sounds like a song. You just hit that, and whoever was talking left now has to perform a musical number. We haven't had one in a long time, I think because people forget it's there. But just so you know, it's deadly, and we better have 9 of them now.
Oh no. The one
Eric,
thing that you
is there
didn't
anything you wanna-
mention,
oh,
Jack,
yeah, please.
in your very
What's up?
succinct monologue,
Yes.
was that a way that you could help the stream as well is to share it.
Wow, you're doing my job.
With your friends, with your
That's Drew's
social
really
producer
network.
brain.
uncomfortable.
I can't turn it
Wow.
off. The producer brain.
Wow. Why don't you take it
on.
away? Take it away.
Take it
Drew.
away.
We'll sit back. Show's yours.
What you
for a
don't
minute.
understand about online is that you all have friends, and you have your spheres of influence. So if you share this stream with your spheres of influence, you might influence other spheres. How many times did I say spheres?
It's about 4.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a good word to use. Share
I feel
it.
like that's
And that's the best way you can help Jack right now and watch
Absolutely.
his beautiful tickling fingers touch the ivories.
I hate that.
also spheres of
I
influence is
know
now
how
the
to-
name of the secret council of this world.
Oh, 100%.
spheres of
It's spheres of color influence.
Oh, excellent. We also have a Discord. You can type !Discord into the chat, and you can join our little community where we post dumb things such as when we're going live, jokes about us and life in general, and Jesse's Mead Corner, where we can just see an update on that disgusting batch of mead you made him make. I'm very excited to hear more.
Is that mead still meading?
Yep. It'll be bottled soon. The one that we made as a group needs some tweaking because it tastes like puke.
Well, it's what we.
I told you that was going to happen when you suggested that you were going to do
But
mead.
a promise is a promise, and I promised you that I will drink it live on stream while you all watch.
And then it's going to taste like puke twice.
Yep.
I'm excited to see more of that.
Can you
Have I
describe
forgotten
the
anything?
sound right now that your mead is making in the background, Jesse, that none of us can hear?
Yeah, please. Oh.
Is that
it?
That's not the
That's the
sound.
sound.
you told me before.
That's the sound of it. I'm telling you, I wake up at like 4 a.m, and I'm like, is someone in the kitchen? And then I go out, and it's just the mead going, oh.
You haven't trapped someone inside the bottle.
Maybe.
In my defense,
man
last
in
time
your
he
mead.
described it, it was like a...
And now it's just, oh.
Now it's a
I love
man.
him.
The mead that we created together has some form
We
of
have a
sentience
baby
now.
together, everybody.
We do. And our baby tastes terrible.
All right. Well, on that note, are
Let's
we
get
going to
on
keep
with
this
the
plot going? All right.
There's a plot.
You put Headmaster Binky, who is still a rabbit, down on the ground.
Come on, gang.
You say to Headmaster Binky and Mrs. Fentress.
We have to find Ian before midnight, when the wolves will fly once more. Oh, wait.
Ian, no.
I think we
Get
found
out of
him.
here.
Let's try that again.
I was reading ahead and I was
roll.
like, am I confusing this? Like, I was like, maybe I'll understand it when we get to it. But I was like,
Ian,
this
you
doesn't.
came in too early.
All right, we have to find Ian before midnight, when the wolves will fly once more.
You can't go to the forest after dark.
Headmaster Binky cries.
It's too dangerous. I'm sorry, children.
Again, I'm
Stay
41
here.
years old.
You're a child to me. I'm 2,000 years old. I'm
All
a
right,
bunny.
that's fair.
I'm sorry, children. You will have to stay here at least until morning.
There's nothing to do around here.
You can chop some logs.
Can't we stay here for the night at least? Wait,
You
sorry, I
just
thought-
switched sides. I
nothing-
thought you wanted to cut.
I didn't realize you
there's nothing to do around here. No, wait, I want to stay here.
Were you confused by what I said earlier? Because maybe I wasn't being clear. I am a bunny.
Lemon v.
I would
Demon says
like to
whoever
stay
has
the
500
night.
points has to make Ted return.
Oh, God.
Oh no, Ted hasn't been seen since his
but that
saga.
won't be Jesse. So it'll be Drew playing Ted.
Look, I
doesn't know
don't
who
make the
that
rules.
I don't know, Ted. I missed that episode.
That's too
I
bad.
do need to watch back at all that one.
Trust me, I feel if you look at Ted's image, you can very easily tell who Ted
It was
is
kind of
supposed
just
to
Ned
be.
Flanders, but just slightly more sinister.
Well,
Hi-ly ho, neighborino. Neighborino.
Hi, everybody,
good.
it's Ted.
Hey, everybody, it's Ted.
I'm gonna burn your house down and watch.
Excellent.
Okay, I can try Ted. Where is this? What?
Wait,
Until morning.
sorry. This last line. Can I just get Eric to read this last line for me?
You, Miss Fentress, Headmaster Binky, and the rest gallop out of the parking lot.
So not only are we in a parking lot, but we've acquired horses.
Yeah.
And you draw the
other
bunny
people.
galloping.
let me.
This
Noah,
one's-
you said you were low art.
This one's slightly better.
So, the atmosphere in the room becomes wait, where do we start from?
No!
Going from.
All no, in unison.
No!
No!
No.
We have to find
Wait,
Ian.
ready? 3, 2,
Oh.
1.
We have
No.
to no.
Fine. Oh.
It's a very simple stage direction. We can't do it.
Sorry. I can't. I'll stop. John Williams was never on set for a reason.
All right, let's try again.
All right.
Am I counting? Do I
Yes.
count? Do you count?
Okay.
On the 3
Right.
or the 1? Am I 3, 2, 1ing
What?
or am I 1, 2, 3ing?
3, 2, 1.
1.
No! You all shout in unison.
Worth it.
We have to find
To
Ian.
find Ian.
Now's our only chance.
I don't think we
Nailed
say
it.
all of it.
This is why unison
Nailed
dialogue
it.
is
No, I
always
think
a
we do.
bad idea.
Nailed it. The
Man, I think
atmosphere
that
in
was
the
great.
room becomes tense.
I think I'm gonna have to do something drastic and dramatic.
Oh,
How dramatic. How dramatic.
I'm going to set up a tent.
that's
What?
that's dramatic to say the least.
We also have the character concept appear as Ted returns
Right.
with a vengeance.
Right.
No, Ted with a vengeance. Now's not the time, Ted. What are you doing here?
That's Ted's
soon as he
problem. He always
shows
shows
up.
up at the worst time.
No one asked you, Ted.
You say.
I say we move forward anyway. You can stay here if you want, Headmaster. You coward.
Is that any way
Whoa!
to talk to your superior? Superior!
He yells.
You yell.
You're not my superior.
The rabbit snaps.
Wait, sorry. We had this backwards.
Trying to parse this. maybe we try again.
So you said you coward. Okay, great.
I say we move forward anyway. You can stay here if you want, Headmaster, you coward.
You take the headmaster's hand and wonder briefly if you should apologize.
Why is your hand wet?
Oh,
It's always wet.
Oh, dear.
permanent sweaty palms. The awkward
Why is it always
silence.
wet?
The awkward silence in the room is broken by the sound of a door opening. And all eyes turn to see Ian walk in.
Wait, we're in a room?
We're in the forest.
We're in a forest.
It's a forest room.
It's just a door in the middle of the
Doors.
Wait,
It's a magical
suddenly a
place.
I know
door.
exactly what's going on here.
Yeah, I
It's
think
a
you can read my
classic-
mind as I'm typing.
This is a classic tree door situation.
Noah's got it. Noah's gonna save us.
Great,
Noah
thanks.
saves the whole show.
Noah, we couldn't do this without you, and I wouldn't
He
dare.
doesn't get enough reference during the show, I will say. But Noah's art, everybody, let's put an N
Always
in chat
incredible.
for Noah.
End in chat for Noah.
And then
It'll just be a bunch of
And then I imagine
That's-
at the end we
that's
say
my theme.
Noah.
No. Spell Noah
My
in extreme
anthem.
slow motion.
My anthem is truly just a bunch of people saying,
It's like they have peanut butter on the top of their mouth.
yeah, there's that kind of trepidation that you feel. You're just kind of like,
Who's doing? Can you, Eric? Can you do a door chime opening? Because it's the sound of a door opening. I imagine it's like a corner store chime.
Did you just call me Eric?
No, I was actually asking Eric to do it. But
want
if
me to,
you
like,
can do
follow
it,
you?
I have a whole orchestra in front of
just
me.
You're busy
Say, like,
ripping off John Williams. You
quit
don't have time
bragging
for
about
doorbells.
your keys.
I could just go like this. But no,
Who is it?
Take it away, Eric.
Ding dong.
Wow, that was brilliant. That was
It's so
fantastic.
good.
So that was the best door chime I've ever.
It's like there was actually a door here in my ear.
I had to turn around. How does he do that?
Honey, someone just came in the door.
You take the
pretty calm about
headmaster's
that.
hand and wonder briefly if you should apologize. The awkward silence in the room is broken by the sound of a door opening, and all eyes turn to see Ian walk in. Ian smiles creepily. Then he pulls the skin of his face away, revealing the pockmarked skin of the ginger hair of the world's most dangerous war criminal, Ted,
Was this you,
the
Jesse?
true villain
son of a gun.
of Astrologia, and the one who controls the flying wolves.
You!
The headmaster cries, and he rushes to his feet.
I'm a bunny. I'm on my feet. I don't-
Keep going, Drew.
At all times.
You dare you disturb our studies? You're to remain here, under the eye of the guards. These ones.
the mother, your mother, and, and friend
Many
Yeah,
words to
under
say
the
to
eye
you.
of these guards.
These guards.
Mom.
behind the mum. And you don't mess with the mum.
Arch necromancer.
See,
It's
Jeff.
tough. It's a tough
Even
one.
Eric has trouble.
I know.
It's
Damn it.
chromactomancer, guys. Come on.
Chromactomancy. Shack.
Chromactomancy.
Chromactomancy. Oh, I like that. Makes it way easier. Chromactomancy, like demency. Chromactomancy, like kill it at the end of it. It's way easier to say.
Kill it. Let it die. Just like this
Just
bit.
let this die. You say.
There are no guards, Headmaster Binky, you rabbit. It's just me, you, and Mrs. Fentress. Quick, cast a spell at Ted before he can speak.
Miss Fentress casts a spell at the disguised Ian, but he disappears into the air.
You fool! Now he'll only escape.
The headmaster cries.
Yeah!
He gave us the win. What do you mean
We
we
did
win?
it. We saved Ian, everybody.
Well, oh,
Yeah.
we saved Ian by
Alright.
learning that Ian never existed.
Ian is only that mask
His
now put
mother's
on the-
just like sitting behind me, like,
Ah, my life is a lie.
I guess,
I'm gonna.
what was I doing for the last 40 years?
Wait, how old's Ian?
This is
That's true. Yeah, he's probably like 16.
So 40
When did you start
boy.
wizard school?
You say.
Quickly, we must follow the silver thread of paint in the air to Ian before Ted gets there first.
4 of you stand in the middle of the room, watching as the trail of silver paint leads from Ian to Miss Fentress, who is holding a brush and a palette of paints.
Miss Fentress, were you behind this the whole time?
I'm-
Or is it
I
just
never
a mistake?
loved him. I hate him. Just every time. He can't even see color. You know what it's like to have a son who can't see color in a world of magic based on color.
He was useless around the house.
He couldn't even paint a teapot.
Why would you?
No. Wait, he could paint a teapot if you gave him the color.
It's all the same.
He had no creative
What? So I'm
vision.
supposed to pick all the colors for him? That's not good parenting.
That's a good point.
Imagine those coloring books as a child.
Oh no. That's how we knew.
Miss Fentress shrieks, I never loved him. I hate Ian. He can't even see color. Do you know how useless that is in Astrologia? My teapots have been bright orange for years. The headmaster roars an order, and all 4 of you begin to concentrate. You focus on the air in front of you, and your eyes begin to see the world in shades of blue.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh. That's interesting.
Because that's the color from the beginning that he couldn't see. Maybe Ian can see that it's blue now.
Ian doesn't
Whoa.
exist. Ian is Ted. Ian's
No, we
dead.
gotta find
Let it
Ian
lie.
still, don't we?
No, we just know the person who walked through the door trying to be Ian was dead.
Yeah.
Maybe Ian's still there. We don't know.
Oh, this is
Could
true.
be anything.
I guess you know what? Let's let the AI handle it.
You know what? It just shows that I'm the eternal optimist. And you're the eternal pessimist.
I'm the pessimist. It's a great tandem. It's gonna work.
Could be alive. Nah, he's
I'm going to once again say that we run towards Ian because I've been saying that for like 40 minutes and the AI just refuses to
People
let
are
us
like,
move.
but now, oh, it's getting dark. We must rest. Let's set up this tent. A door just opened. We found him. Oh, we
I love
couldn't
the
go
idea
anywhere.
that we're,
Let's stay
that we're
here.
like chroma keying the world, that like the world's resetting and everyone's calibrating blue.
Whoa.
And that's why Ian is coming. You say,
Maybe Ian can see this color blue too. Quick, run to him.
Miss Fentress whimpers as she walks towards Ian. Miss Fentress stands by her, shaking her.
No, Mr. Fentress.
Oh, Mr.
Mr.
Fentress.
Fentress! Mr. Fentress stands by her, shaking his head.
Ian. Come on, son. Come back to us.
He said, sadly.
This is so intense with
Oh
those
my God.
chords.
Has this all been a fever dream in Ian's mind?
Ian was just the paintbrush all along.
It actually sets up that every TV show is all within the same universe because it's all been in the dreams of.
Actually, all TV shows are in this universe. You say, Ian.
Ian, don't listen to him. He's a ghost. We're your real family now.
That's right!
Leave the past behind, son.
Ian screams as he runs into the Fentress house.
Well, I tried.
Never looking back. The headmaster breathes heavily. And then sniffs loudly.
Guys, did we get another tragic ending?
It was just-
Oh my god.
Did Ian just like run off to the,
I don't fully
to
understand.
the afterlife?
I don't. Wait.
It's actually very.
I gotta be honest.
I'm just
not
doing what the computer tells me.
fully satisfied with that ending. It's
All right, let's-
an ending,
Let's try it again.
but I think we could. Yeah.
You say,
Ian, don't listen to him. He's a ghost. We're your real family now. Leave the past behind, son.
Ian looks at you, sadly, before turning back to Miss Fentress. He whispers something to her, causing her to smile. Ow. sweet. And he disappears into the air. End of book 4.
Honestly, I'm kind of into that.
I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? I'm actually pretty okay with
Oh
that.
my
Like,
God.
why did he disappear? We don't know.
What
Was
did he
did
say?
You'll find out in book 5.
We'd assume
Right?
that he disappeared into color, like it was like a color
Yeah.
spray.
Did he say like "I love you" to his mother, or did he just say "I hate corned beef sandwiches"? Get out of my face.
Like, there
No, but
is
it made her
hope for you.
You know
smile.
I'm allergic to corned beef.
And pumpernickel.
I'm gluten intolerant. Okay, where's Ted though? Ted will be back.
Tolerant.
Ted will be back.
Ted never
Ted-
leaves.
Ted will
Ted-
return in book 5.
Five.
Fran
Ian's revenge.
and Ted.
Ted
Ian's
and the
revenge.
Flying Wolves.
Is that the
Flying,
end?
I
yet?
don't know.
You can make paint drying epic with this music. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually that's the
Oh,
that's the book of the
totally
final.
fair.
That's the name of the final book of the series. Is paint drying.
And you just, the whole time, it's they've finished painting the library and they just watch it dry.
That's
the
it?
credit. That's the
I'd
credits
read
roll.
that book.
The post-credits scene.
That's the post-
It was
So I
actually took
think
the
if
record for the
we're-
longest post-credit scene.
If we're satisfied with this
Real time.
ending, then you know what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sure
That means we have to
does.
sing about it.
Well, you have to
Think about it.
walk
Sure
me
does.
through how this all works. And I
Twitch
don't.
chat.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to head on over and I'm going to interact with chat for a minute while you guys do a little postmortem on the plot. Chat, I'm going to be telling the AI to generate a song. Shoot out all the song titles you can think of based on this adventure, and we'll pick the best one. I'll pick the best one and give everyone that song to sing in a hot minute. In the meantime, Eric, would you mind leading us in a lovely postmortem of the show?
Yeah, like this book was really important to a lot of people. Helped a lot of people through tough times, and I'd be really curious. What did you guys learn today from this story? What are you gonna take away in your life? We can start with Jesse. Jesse, what did you?
I
learn?
learned that even if your friends can be annoying and colorblind, they're still important. And you should fight like hell to save them.
I learned never underestimate a mom with a corned beef sandwich.
Powerful force. Powerful force.
You just can't predict what's going to happen.
Noah, having illustrated all of our adventure tonight, what's really stuck with you?
Stuck with me is I feel something that is important in everyday life, and I think it's something that people can really hold on to. I really just want to have everyone know, be careful of flying wolves, because that is terrifying.
Yeah.
Also, wear a hat.
Wear a hat.
Also wear a hat, that will help.
Just
Yeah. You know, and I always learned, sometimes we have trouble with our parents. This is what it really taught me in the book. That, like, sometimes you fall out with them, and sometimes you, they come after you in the forest with a knife and claim to not love you. But, if you wait it out and you hold the course true, sometimes before you dissolve into air, you'll say one thing that makes them smile. And that can be worth it.
It was a good ending. It is a solid ending. What did
Very
he say?
beautiful. It was very heart-wrenching. I remember the day that I read this as a young child. The day I read this book, once I finished it, it did send me into a kind of very introspective state. So being the small fifth grader, though, that sat on the hill looking off into the distance, thinking about, my mom who had made me a corned beef sandwich, and
Hit
thinking
close
about...
to home.
Yeah, it really did hit close to home. I constantly had dreams on the day that I would disappear into color and air.
Well, you know what? When I did my book report on it, it felt like I just was so... I was too young to understand the implications of the story. Do you know what I mean? it didn't resonate with me. But now, as an older man, I understand now. Flying wolves, useless headmasters that are bunnies, and Pam's a dick. Fran.
I
Fran.
have to
Fran,
admit
sorry.
that this has actually been a bit of a special experience for me because I never got a chance to read this book growing up. So tonight was actually my first time experiencing this world.
You've never read Kurt Vonnegut before?
No. No, I was never allowed to read such witchcraft.
Yeah, most people don't realize his later work should be
At
got
the
this
end of
deep.
it all.
Most people think he's really frivolous, but like his later stuff.
At the end of it all, we
just
learned
saying.
the true writer of this book was.
Just his anti-war sentiment and the whole thing with the flying
Yeah,
I mean, it
wolves.
really does
this
make
makes
sense.
This is
when
his
you
first
read it.
foray into YA. That makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Jack, do we have a song?
We just about do. I'm at the bridge now, so if you don't mind continuing to sensually
What title
dance
have we
for a
chosen,
hot
or is it a secret?
We're gonna go with Magenta is a Lie. It's a beautiful romantic ballad that seems to be about the death of someone's husband, but I'm not sure. It's actually
Maybe
pretty
their
dark.
husband was named Magenta.
That makes sense.
It does.
I'm just going into the final chorus now.
Could we pull it up? Could we have the?
Sure. Let me save. It's just generating it right now. So
So
I'm
it's
gonna paste the
generating
link
a
to it.
song, and I
Yep.
read it, right?
Well, you will be singing in it, presumably.
Sing.
Yes. Are you cool singing,
No,
Drew?
I'm happy to sing. Yeah, I haven't sung
Excellent.
in a while, but I'm happy to sing.
Oh, nice.
I sing every day.
So the way we usually divvy this up, I'm going to add a little tag, I think. The way we usually divvy this up is someone sings the verse, someone sings the chorus, etc. So, Jesse, do you want to start us off with a verse 1?
Sure.
Chorus, Eric, you want to take the chorus? Drew, do you feel like a verse 2 or a bridge? Verse 2 gives you some more meat, but the bridge, you can just kind of go crazy if you feel like it.
Do I have to type this code in?
Yes.
Sorry. Not trying to break the illusion, but I need to
Ugh.
find it.
God, how dare you?
I'm sorry.
We must paint
So
over.
I'm happy with whatever, Jack, you think I can do.
Well, why don't you take that second verse then? I tend to just
Okay,
take the
I'll take the
bridge
second
'cause it's
verse.
short
I'll
and alternate.
follow what Jesse kind of sets up there, and I'm happy to do
No,
this.
what does
Fabulous.
WOM EILLC LDN mean?
Well-oiled machine.
That's not how we read. Come on.
Yes.
It clearly says
I've
WOM
written-
EILLC.
It's only not well oiled because I'm here, and this is
I've
my
written-
first time.
Oh, yeah.
Well-oiled machine 3 times at this point.
And it's an
Strange.
LLC apparently. Like they're fully.
It is
Yeah.
Full
LLC.
clip.
It's an LLC.
Wow. Here we go. Everybody hear this all right?
Yes.
Brilliant. Everybody ready to just go for it? Take it away.
Red is a long-held but fleeting memory. Hurt is a familiar friend to you. Your face is an illusion, just like your mind. An empty shell that once was filled with me. Magenta's a lie, there is no violet in your eye. Your memories are dead to me. Your heart stopped beating when he died.
You did this to yourself. You ripped out your heart and you let it die. Magenta was your life. Now it's all black and white. This dead heart in your chest. No, you did this to yourself. You did this to yourself. You let it die. so sorry. I couldn't save you.
You lie there so pale and empty. You lost your will to live when he died. Now you stare at the ceiling, asking why not you. I'm sorry that he died, and I'm still here alive. Magenta was your life, now it's black and white. This dead heart in your chest, no, you did this to yourself. You did this to yourself. No, you and let him die.
You did this to yourself. You ripped out your heart and you let it die. Magenta was your life, now it's all black and white. This dead heart in your chest, no, you did this to yourself. You let him die.
Sorry that I couldn't save you. I wish that I had saved you. I'm sorry that your life was one of strife.
You did this to yourself. You ripped out your heart and you let it die. Magenta was your life, now it's all black and white. This dead heart in your chest, no, you did this to yourself. You let him die. He's dead.
You did it. You let it happen.
Whoa, everybody, let's go.
Oh, you did this to yourself. You ripped out your heart and you let it die. Magenta was your life. Now it's black and white. This dead heart in your chest. No, you did this to yourself. You let him die.
This is the last song on the album. Really like.
I love how it went from Candle in the Wind to Gethsemane from Jesus Christ Superstar.
That drop of that.
I think I
From
brought it
Candle in
there
the Wind.
by accident, but it just kind of morphed. And then Eric just was like, "Yep, cap on it."
Somehow the band like personally targets the person listening to the song.
You did this.
This is your fault.
You.
Killed him.
The only song
I don't
that
even
is-
get a chance to breathe. Give me a second, dude.
The only song that has led to more arrests than actual.
Oh, this was a Fire Sword single for sure.
I love how
Wow.
I love
No,
how the
that
guy
was
has
an,
a bunch of eye makeup and then he put the eye
acrimonious
makeup on
paint?
his heart too.
It doesn't feel acrimonious paint to me, Jack.
This feels.
No,
that
I feel
feels
like Acrimonious Paint is that
way
like Death Cab for Cuties style.
Yeah, but
as a hair
exactly.
metal
This
band.
is not like this is very.
This felt like a fire
sword.
This was a
very
fire
fire.
That's
We should
fair.
do
You got me
Acrimonious
there.
Paint next time
Right.
when you guys allow me back. If I haven't ruined the stream.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, buddy. I'm
gonna
kidding.
see how
Thank you
your
so
quiz
much,
goes.
Drew, for coming and joining us today. You
This
have
was
been an
actually
absolute
way
delight.
more fun than I even predicted it could be.
I thought it was gonna
Boy,
suck.
my bar was set real low.
Oh, oops.
I
You know what?
honestly
Sure.
thought
I'm gonna
it'd be
keep
the
the reminder
worst
that
time in the
magenta
world.
is not real up here.
Yeah, come on, man. You got to keep it in there at all times. Friends, if you enjoyed the show, remind you one more time that you can follow or subscribe. Give us some money. If you've watched the show all the way through, congratulations. You already know how to give us money. If you don't, go ahead and just Google it or something. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. If you want to catch up on the old streams, you can find them all on our YouTube channel over at AI Dungeon Crawlers. Feel free to head on over there and smash them like buttons and ring those bells and all that crap that they like to do. Special thank you, of course, to our dear friend and lovely guest, Drew. Drew, you're a delight. That was awesome. That was so much fun. Thanks for weaving this
you.
wild story and playing all of the characters.
Can I please come back? I'm happy to be narrator or all the characters again. All the characters is fun. I wanted more dialogue to do. I had like 12 other voices I wanted to use, and it was mostly
You
just
gotta leave him wanting more, Drew. You gotta
right?
leave him
Okay,
wanting more.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Thank you, Noah. My
You
name
know
is
it, Drew.
funny
You
looking.
know it, Drew.
Oh no, Jack froze.
Jack froze.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Well, there
in
we
terms
go.
of like things you
Oh,
want
There
to
he
do.
is.
We're
He's
back.
back.
We're back.
Oh.
We're back.
Did I
Jack's
freeze?
speaking
Am I
super
back?
Jack
fast.
froze.
Sorry. Drew, do you have anything that you want to say before we start wrapping up? Anything you want to plug or get excited about?
Oh, well, no. Just that Noah's great, Jesse's great,
Oh,
and the other two are
All right.
no, Eric.
wow.
Amazing. Jack,
get it.
thanks for having me on as well. Yeah, no, nothing to plug because Jesse and I still haven't finished our podcast that we wanted to do about DMing. So
Yeah.
eventually, maybe, when we're not so
You know
busy.
what? We won't have you on until it's done, just to have a motivating factor.
Oh, boy.
That's what we'll do.
Just to have a reason.
See you
for me
next
to be
year.
here.
Including
Yeah.
Jesse. Jesse, you're off the show.
All right. That's my Friday's back.
Friends, we wrap up every single show every single week by sort of collectively pulling from the universe the mantra, the motto, the sort of general vibe in a sentence that describes everything that we are and have learned and have grown through together that we would like to impart upon you, the audience, as a word of wisdom before we pack things in. I will begin. However,
Long.
It's almost like
so
That's
I
it.
forgot to put it
Normally we go in order, but maybe we don't have to.
However, that's actually
However.
very
this is quite
impactful.
succinct. That's the most succinct thing I've said so far
However.
today. It would go me,
Jack,
Drew,
Drew, Eric,
Jesse, Eric.
me, Noah.
Jack.
Great.
Drew.
Jack, Drac, me, Jesse, Noah.
Jack,
Let's
Drew,
we should write
Eric,
this
me,
down
Noah.
somewhere.
Can we say, okay. I'm going
All
to
right,
write this
let's
down
take it
so
one more
that-
time. Blah, 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 yado, motto, it's great. I was really proud of what I said, but I'll never forget it and never remember it ever again. Whatever. However,
Wait. I don't know the order.
Jack. Drew.
Drew,
Eric. Jesse. Noah.
Yeah.
Jack. Drew. Eric. Jesse. Noah.
Write it down, guys. It's always the same.
Jack, Drew, Eric, Jesse. I thought we were gonna go into a whole thing
All
there.
right. There.
Oh.
I wrote it down here.
all right, here we go.
Jack's too good at piano. I love it.
It's not allowed.
I used to think I was
However-
okay at piano.
Okay, maybe I'll try a different word. This one's clearly cursed. I will start with, surprisingly, Drew.
Drew. I wrote it down and everything.
All right, show's over.
Goodbye.
However, surprisingly,
We're done.
have a great night, everybody. Bye. See you
Bye,
next
everybody.
week.